Before the achievements, before the celebrations, there's the work. Early mornings, late nights. Every challenge faced, every extra effort made.
Every victory starts with preparation.
We value leadership, resilience, and innovation. No victory without work. Because success isn't given, it's earned. Welcome to Adrian College.
Bulldog fans, remember to follow Adrian College TV on social media. For game highlights and campus events, you can catch it all on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X at Adrian College TV. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch all our future streams live and support your Bulldogs.
Continue to take pride and learn from Asa Mahan's leadership today. "161 years of commitment to harnessing the power of creativity, ingenuity, community, and academic excellence."
I believe that if you get your degree here, the world is going to feel like it's shrinking.
It's the Bulldogs versing the Owls as Kenyon College comes in to the Sweetie Family Fitness Center to play the Adrian College Bulldogs here on the campus of Adrian College in Adrian, Michigan. It's Jack Whitehead and myself, Sean Whitmer, on the call. And it's the home opener for men's lacrosse. We're starting things off in our new indoor facility on this campus. Of course, to avoid some of the inclement weather. Snow still on the ground outside, but you wouldn't know it if you're watching the stream right now. Jack, how we feeling coming into the
the Michigan weather. I mean, you just know it's snowing here in February. This is going to be an exciting game. These two teams played last year. The Owls got the better of the Bulldogs 17-11 in that contest. Adrian is 2-9 all-time against Kenyon College, but this Owl team it's very good. It's a very good starting competition here for your Bulldogs. We'll see what they got. I'm looking forward to a damn good game.
And it's new transfer Josiah Carnum in goal for the Bulldogs to start things off, wearing the number 4. In goal on the other side will be number 35 for the Owls. Get that name for you in just a moment. First faceoff will go in favor of the Owls. They're going to transition up the field and slow things down. Passing it around on the far outside.
Yeah, I think faceoffs are going to be a big key in this one. Obviously, you want the most possessions possible. Owls did that a lot in their first game, winning by a score of 14-4.
As the ball gets played back around, playing patient now is the Owls. Just trying to attack, going to swing it back. Long pass up top. Being marked but attacking. The shot knocked away by Carnum, and he'll pick it right back up. It was launched by Jordan. Is now going the other way. This one off the ground. Skips around. Tidswell can't pick it up. He's going after it. Getting tackled towards the outside. Now playing it into the corner. The long stick, launching it across the field. Going towards the outside. It'll be played back in and slowed down, scooped up off the turf. That was Hall. As the Owls looked to control the pace of play here. It's Hag. Slowing everything down. Now Hag rushing forward, gives it, gets it right back, bounces it. Carnum is a brick wall, stopping the shot.
Yeah, that's a big save early on here for the Bulldogs. Really looking for the Bulldogs to get off to a quick start in this one. Home opener, obviously got the juices flowing on both sides. We saw Kenyon, their warm-up, very intense. Same with the Bulldogs, so big save there early on.
It was Kersey racing down the other way. Increase the pace of play for the Bulldogs as now they're going to swing it back up top. It's Winiger. Goes right back where it came from. It's working its way back around. Tidswell. Turns it over. It's going to work all the way back up top for Winiger. He'll swing it over. It's Ristow. Underneath for Tidswell once again. Bulldogs just playing with time. They got 30 on the shot clock. Sprinting, swings it. Winiger hesitates on the shot. Goes to Ristow. Back to Tidswell underneath. Bulldogs have to work quickly now. Playing with pace. Winiger can't handle it. It's going to go the other way. If they can get the ground ball, Ristow being a menace on Riney.
Yeah, big chance there of transition. He just couldn't pick the ball up. Ground ball, he just couldn't get it. So now Bulldogs, Kenyon College both get to kind of reset here.
Ball gets pushed up top to Lewis. He'll get a screen. Lewis swings it down in front of the official. It's back behind. Quarterbacking right now is Michio. And a flag will fly for the first time. 11:33 left in the game.
It's going to go to one of the Bulldog defenders. He's not too sure what he did, but referee was adamant, so chance here early here for Kenyon.
There was a screen set back behind the cage, and I think the Bulldog defender might have just ran through it a little bit too aggressively, causing that horn to sound. Taking a second to get things back underway, and starting things will be Flynn. We'll push it up top. Back over. Turned up top. Down underneath. And the first goal of the game is awarded to the Owls.
Yeah, the referee wasn't sure at the beginning, but pretty clear view. I think we saw that definitely did get behind Bulldog goaltender, and Kenyon strikes first. Bulldogs really can't make those mistakes going a man down against this Owl team.
It's going to be Alazzolo and Jordan on the face-off. Alazzolo for the Bulldogs. Face-off specialist that can get the ball, win it, and go the other way in a hurry. He scored multiple goals that way last year, picking it off the turf and just sprinting down the field. Not something you usually see out of your face-off specialist. Usually it's win the face-off, play it back, and then reset.
Sort of a possession game, but yeah, we saw that quite a bit last year.
Jordan will win this one. He'll do exactly what we were saying, but now he will retreat and sub off. It's Chintala. Plays it back around the 40. Releasing around with it is Curtis. Swings it back across to Millar. He'll go underneath. Owls swinging the ball around. Back up top. Abel getting pressured. It's good defense by the Bulldogs. Staying patient. stick work. Now played all the way out of play. The Owls will keep possession.
I think he got a piece of that. That was a big stop, sort of a sharp angle shot. But a lot of possession here early here for the Owls. Bulldogs doing a good job for the most part.
As that one will go bar down on Carnum, and he'll give up his second early in this game.
Yeah, as I say that, they make me eat my words. Heck of a shot there, though. Coming out from the left behind the Bulldog keeper. Just really no chance. Sort of a point-blank shot. Like you said, bar down. They're tough, especially when the offender is kind of right in front of you. No reaction time possible. And Kenyon, quick start here, 2-0.
It's Nico Palazzolo back on the face-off. He'll win this one, racing the other way. Exactly what we mentioned. But it's knocked loose, a forced turnover. Bulldogs will keep possession. Battling, spinning back towards the middle and having to reset. It was Selvage. Now it's up top for Winiger. Winiger swings it back around. Bulldogs going to wrap it all the way through to Tidswell. Over to Ristow, back to Winiger. Right back to Ristow. Haven't tested Hall yet. They got 38 to work with. It's underneath. Tidswell to Ristow. Ristow gets the screen. Swings it right back. Picked up. Shot. Good defense there by the Owls, but Bulldogs will keep possession. I believe that was Veldoff.
Yeah, it's sort of a feeling out process right now. Bulldogs. There's another sharp angle shot. That one goes wide. Trickles out of play. But sort of you can see they're really not trying to penetrate kind of into the teeth of the defense here for the Owls. We saw that one pick play the Bulldogs got an opportunity on, but early in this season, really, it's tough for the Bulldogs. We're just trying to feel out their offense.
And, of course, for those not aware, in lacrosse, it is not who threw it out of bounds. It's the first player there awards possession to his team. So that's how the Bulldogs possession these last two times around. Played patiently from underneath. Now wrapping all the way back up top. And a whistle sounds. It's Owl possession.
Yeah, tough one there for the Bulldogs. Owls really playing with a lot of intensity early on in this one. You can hear so much yelling. We're in such an enclosed area that you can really hear these coaches and really players barking out instructions to each other.
As Hag will take it forward. Already 2 shots on goal here in this contest. Hasn't scored. They're going to quarterback it from underneath. Wrapping around. Jump shot. Beats Carnum.
Yeah, just sort of the carbon copy of the second goal, just coming out sort of unmarked, just ripping it right into the top left corner. Again, tough save there, and just the Owls are throwing everything they have here at the Bulldogs early on in this one. Bulldogs are going to have to sort of get something going on the offensive side, give their defenders a rest.
That was Gavin Gumuccio, assisted by Alex Hag. As this faceoff will go to Jordan. Jordan racing the other way. He'll play it quickly, and resetting now is Gumuccio. Played back. Jordan, who didn't sub off. Or no, mind you, that is Capral. Going to get it back over to Hag. Hag racing past the defense. Goes underneath. Gumuccio. But a good long stick, causing that ball into the ground. Now some physicality, having to reset is Flynn.
A heck of a deflection there. The Bulldogs just couldn't pick it up. Fortunate bounce for the Owls.
This one played underneath, trying to work their way closer to get a high-quality look. Fakes the shot. Now wrapping, gets up top. Lewis dancing, spinning, losing the ball, but it'll be easy for the Owls to retain possession. Lewis will scoop it up himself. Play it wide right. Now attacking, skipping it off the ground and saved by Carnum.
Bulldogs doing a nice job defending.
6 minutes to work with. Going for the wraparound off the ground, and it's 4 straight for the Owls.
Yeah, it's just sort of the same stuff. Bulldogs defending for most of that possession, defending well at that. And then they just get one lucky break, and it's sort of the same goal a few times, just coming out from the left, the Bulldog keeper, and potting it. Bulldogs have dug themselves a hole here early in this one.
How about that? 3 goals already for Gavin Gumuccio, as this faceoff is won back for the moment. And a Bulldog takes a tumble, gets picked up off the deck. It's the first time we've seen Scaly today. Get played back. Passing it up. Back into the middle. A long stick, passing it to Tidswell. Tidswell spins, working around the defender. Tidswell racing, fighting through the contact, and he'll take a couple hacks. It's played back. Bulldogs waiting for Winiger. They're going to play with it along the far side. Veldoff will fall back as Tidswell takes a tumble. They'll keep possession alive. No, mind you, it's not Tidswell. That is, I believe, get you an update on that number in a moment. As Winiger goes right, goes left, and rifles one high and outside.
Yeah, some of these numbers we can't really see with the white on yellow here for the Bulldogs. The Owls are pretty clear. Again, the Bulldogs running low on time here, 13 to go.
As racing in, just got to get a quality look. It's passed over, skips off the post and out of play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Bulldogs are just going to get back as the ball will get played out. And it's a shot clock violation for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, the defending from the Owls is sort of picture perfect, keeping everything to the outside. Bulldogs got a few opportunities, but from fairly long range that just went wide. Haven't really tested the Owls that much here so far.
And that shot that trickled out of play, as I'll update you on that in a moment. Carnum with a good save. He picked it, and now the Bulldogs can transition. It's going the other way. Slowing things down for a moment. That last shot came from number 13, Braden McNamara. Also a men's Division II hockey player, as Tidswell has it stolen away. Men's Division II plays just after this. Be interesting to see if McNamara tries to transition over, as me and you will, for that contest, or senior night in that game.
Yeah, we have a few dual sport athletes here at Adrian. I mean, it's definitely tough. Like, I know you played football, I played baseball. It's taxing. So for some of these guys to play dual sport, it's really impressive and exceed really in both.
As this gets played back, Owls trying to maintain possession. Swing it around. Now back up top. Lewis working, trying to get to the outside. Play it underneath. Gumuccio skips it up top. And it's off the post and out of play. Staying alive is Carnum.
The Owls really like to run their offense there from behind the Bulldog net. We've seen that a few times. That's a nice pass there right into the slot. Chance there. Luckily for the Bulldogs, it caught the iron. Owls still with possession, though.
Now pushing, and that shot was sky high. Out of play from Lucas Flynn.
Yeah, that one wasn't very close.
Muccio plays it into the middle. It has to get picked up off the deck. Played around, and that one beats Carnum. It was Lewis.
Yeah. I mean, this Kenyon College offense, it's really rolling. Really, actually, both their offense and defense. Everything is kind of going right there for them so far. It's been 3 or 4 goals really right in that one spot.
As whistle will sound.
Yeah, it's sort of a tough one here. Early on here for the Bulldogs, they've just kind of been getting dominated on both sides of the ball. Kenyon College, we knew coming in that this would be a tough task. They obviously beat Adrian last year by a pretty wide margin. Bulldogs and Coach Wetzel calling a timeout here early. They really have to, though. They're down 5-0 early on. It's the first quarter of their year. They wanted, obviously, to get off to a better start than this. But this is kind of the benefit of scheduling those non-conference good opponents early in the year, so you really know where you stack up and really know what you have to work on. And the Bulldogs are really getting everything they can handle. 12 minutes in, they're already down 5-0.
Yeah, and with that first timeout called, that's just to settle this team down, get everything understood, get things back into a manageable situation for the team, as Owls celebrating that they got the Bulldogs to burn their first timeout.
Yeah, you really want to, use that one that early on, but I don't think Coach Wetzel really had a choice. His team was getting dominated 5-0. It's going to start with some of these face-offs, these possessions. Bulldogs are going to have to start playing with more intensity on both sides of the ball. This Owl team has come in here, really dominated them for the first 12 minutes. See if the Bulldogs can get something going on the offensive end.
It's going to be Scally on the face-off for the Bulldogs. 0 for 1 so far. It's still Jordan for the Owls. Dropped in, Scally with good positioning, but Jordan will come out with it. Jordan racing. Takes it into the offensive zone himself. As they'll make the change. Passed over, Capral. Lays it back. Owls have dominated in the offensive zone here today. Bulldogs haven't had nearly as much possession time. As this one takes a bounce on the outside, and Carnum diving to cover it up.
That's such a smart play, coming out and diving on that. Give the Bulldogs some possession. See if they can run in transition here. As they finally get the ball. Quite a bit of time left in the offensive end. See what they can draw up coming out of that timeout.
Stowey got it to Tidswell. Tidswell trained aggressively to become that primary ball control guy from underneath, which the Bulldogs love to do under head coach Brett Wetzel. A little bit of a sloppy pass, but scooped up. Stowey over to Ristow. Ristow swings it right back. Winiger. Winiger racing forward. He'll pass it. Gets it back, but the long stick by the Owls created the turnover. It's still loose. Bulldogs trying to get possession right back, and a yard sale by the Bulldogs. Gets the ball on the deck, fighting for it. This is the aggression you want to see out of these offensive players on the Bulldogs squad, but a good pass to neutralize things and slow it back down.
It was such a good play there. The Bulldogs turn it over and then try to get it back, but another ball on the turf. Another bounce that goes Kenyon College's way. We are under a minute to go in this first quarter, so this will more than likely be the last possession, and see if the Bulldogs can get some momentum going into quarter number 2.
Pushed up top, Lewis scored the last goal for the Owls. Now it's passed around. Shintala will send one. Carnum with the clean save. Comes out of his circle, plays it back. Having to speed things up as a little bit of friendly fire opens things up here for Kersey. Plays it to Tidswell. Tidswell goes underneath. Around 10 seconds to work with. Spinning, getting hemmed up. Pass in front, bounced and just wide.
3 seconds to go. A brilliant pass right in front. Can't really ask for a better spot to try and pot one here. Just goes wide. Bulldogs 3 seconds to work with.
And possession will be flipped. I don't think it will matter much with so little time. It'll just get sent down and wide of the net for Carnum. So it's 5-0 Owls over the Bulldogs thus far. And the Bulldogs have a lot of work to do if they want to claw their way back, but it's definitely possible for them to do so. What adjustments do you think they need to make in order to make the comeback happen?
I mean, I could go a lot of different ways here, but it really starts on the defensive end. They have to avoid allowing this Owl team to get right inside, right in front of the Bulldog goaltender. It's just been too easy. We've seen a few times, or 3 or 4 times, for their goals. They just come around that left post, and they're right there. No Bulldog help defense or anything. So it's been a lot of easy goals for the Owls. And then on the offensive end, I just think they got to pick up the pace a little bit. Obviously, you get so much time. You get about a minute once they get over half court, or midfield, to kind of run their offense. And they're really just taking their time. It gets down to 20 or 25 seconds, and then they start going. And then they're really just not getting those looks that they really want. So I think we could really go a lot of different ways here. I think Coach Wetzel and company will get this team back on, but it really just starts with one. They got to get the first goal of the year, and then hopefully some more goals can start flowing after that.
As they get ready for the second. Carnum has played pretty well. He's allowed 5 goals, but he saved 5 as well. And like you said, a lot of those goals have come around that left side after a quick turnaround, as we will switch sides of the field.
Maybe you look at some of these stats. The Bulldogs with too many turnovers, 5. Kenyon with 0. And then you look at those shots on goal, 10-1. Bulldogs really haven't tested Kenyon. Got to look to get something on net.
As Carnum took his jog down, Josiah Carnum transfer in from North Central. His first season here with the Bulldogs, trying to replace one of the best goalies the Bulldogs have had on this men's lacrosse team. As this first face-off goes in favor of Jordan. He'll play it over. It's Harrison. Swings it back. Harrison pushing it. Just trying to slow down the pace of play. Hag. Back to Harrison. Harrison attacking. Good defensive stick there.
That's more the Bulldog defense I like to see there. Keeping everything to the outside, a sharp angle shot. Turned away fairly easily. Kenyon does regain possession.
Like to see the defensive setup here now from Picano. He's keeping his eyes on the player behind the cage, trying to help Carnum as that one gets blocked by Carithers, and the Owls will play it back. No Bulldog rushed forward trying to gain possession of the ball. There's a fake shot. Now that one skips off the deck and finds the back of the net.
Yeah, another well-designed play here from the Owls. Sort of running out of things to describe this offense. Now up to 11 shots on net, 16 shots total. Bulldogs sitting at just 5 shots. They're just potting it really easily. You really can't fault Carnum once again. He's saved 6 already in just over a quarter in a couple minutes. Bulldogs are going to need possession here, which they don't get, but they got to somehow get a stop and then work their transition game and get some pressure on offense.
As they play it over onto the far side of the field. Now pushing it back towards the 40. The Owls are setting things up nicely. That's one of the first times Carnum has been just truly beat on a shot. As this gets raced around, played back, almost stolen away. It's good defensive pressure, and that's back-to-back off the deck and in on Carnum.
Yeah, sort of like that last goal. Like you said, just kind of beat him. Those short hops that just beat the goalie clean. This is one of the toughest positions to play in sports. Lacrosse goalie, your reaction time has to be that much quicker than really every other goalie in every other sport. And just the short bounces are really wherever these guys are so skilled for Kenyon College. They can put the ball wherever they want. Right now, the Bulldogs are really just getting outmatched.
Palazzolo back on the faceoff. Diving was Jordan. Whistle sounds, and it's Bulldog ball. Palazzolo might not have won the faceoff, but he won the war. Stowe racing ahead, but it's knocked loose and out of play. Owls will take possession right back.
Yeah, those are just some of the mistakes you really just can't have. You finally get possession off a draw, and you just turn it over right in front of your own bench. Now you're on your heels once again.
Play it over. They're just trying to work it with patience. Curtis gets it back. Now racing, played back. Curtis swings it over. Nice move, Stowe. Eat for a moment. Bulldogs in their footing as this will go wide, but it'll be Owl possession once again.
Yeah, that was a good start to the possession on defense. Obviously, the job is not finished, forcing those sharp angle shots.
Spinning, but good defense. Knocked the ball loose once, got recovered and played back. Now spinning, shot off the iron. Played back. Nice defensive for a moment. That was Van Ekeren coming out to pressure, but the Bulldogs will get back into their shell defense. Chintala puts the brakes on. Spinning around, and a clean save for the sophomore team captain for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, that was a better defensive possession. You had that one opportunity coming out to the left of Carnum. Just hit the post, and now the Bulldogs have the chance here.
As racing down, it's Selvage. They'll spin. Played back to Ristow. Now over. This shot will find the back of the net, and the Bulldogs score. It's Braden McNamara.
You were talking about him earlier, the dual sport athlete. Finally gets the Bulldogs on the board. On a nice play, they brought the tempo up. They went early, and they got the look that they wanted. Now let's see if they can build on that and sort of get back into this game. Still lots of time to go, still early in the second quarter.
The 5'11 freshman out of Dearborn, Michigan, grabs his first goal of the season here in men's lacrosse. Laying it down the other way is the Owls.
Yeah, that was a sharp angle shot that hit the outside of the dome in the air. Really not even close. Thankfully for Kenyon, they do still regain possession. Still lots of time on the timer.
Playing around with it, going to go underneath. Now swinging it back. Chio racing, going for some more of the same. He'll play it up top, and that one well over top of the net.
Another shot from that range. Bulldogs have sort of been allowing that as that one is wide once again. A race for it. Bulldogs get there first. And now you can sort of see the fans getting into it and see if they can capitalize that on the offensive end.
As this ball gets raced ahead. Bulldogs playing with some patience. Braden McNamara just got his first goal in men's lacrosse action. It is his 13th goal of this year, 12 already in the hockey season. Starts postseason play next week as Winnegar rifles, and it'll take off the deck and go out of play. First player there was salvaged to keep possession for the Bulldogs.
Bulldogs still with plenty of time. See if they can set something up. Keep this momentum.
Go underneath. Now played back. Stowey. He'll spin. Oh, that's McNamara. McNamara working. He's dancing. Attacking. Gets the screen. Plays it underneath. It's right back to McNamara, but a little bit too long. He'll be the first player there. Picks it up, fakes the pass. McNamara attacks. Goes to play it into the middle, but plays it too long. It's a shot clock violation, and the Bulldogs will have to reset. How about the showing so far from Braden McNamara finding his groove on the turf field?
Yeah, and that's kind of what it is in this opening game. You can practice all you want, but at the Division III level, really every college sport, it's just not game speed. Once you're playing these tough non-conference opponents, it really takes a while for them to kind of get acclimated. We saw Kenyon College, they've already played a game, so they started out quickly. Bulldogs now sort of seem to get their legs under them and see if they can turn that into some offense.
As Winnegar was given a couple hard checks there. It'll go out of play, and it's awarded to the Owls.
The Owls setting it up, 30 to go. And they do force turnover. Will be Bulldogs ball. So now we've sort of seen the Bulldogs on the defensive end at least show some intensity. Now they're getting some stops that they need. They just got to turn this into some offense. Sort of a tough turnover there. Unforced error right there. Now a chance here for Kenyon. They come in all alone, and pretty easy goal there. Bulldog unforced error. Make it 8-1 for the Owls. Those are the stuff I'm talking about. You're going to make turnover, or you're going to make unforced errors in games. The Bulldogs up to 7 turnovers. That may be their 8th. Just unsustainable. You're just not going to win many games like that. Bulldogs trailing now once again by 7.
Having a slight issue with our scoreboard here on graphic. Get that figured out momentarily. As the Owls with possession once again. It's 8-1 in favor of the Owls. Bulldogs score bugged out right now. If we can figure that out, we will. If not, I will update you verbally. Spinning, Now playing it over. Attacking. Skipping it. It's off the stick of Carnum. A great save, and they're going to push the tempo. The Bulldogs racing ahead. It's the long stick from Van Eekeren. He'll play it over to Selvage. Selvage working against Breen. Breen, high levels of aggression. Selvage trying to get his body into him. Plays it back to McNamara. Spins it over. Winiger will play it back. Bristow goes underneath. Tidswell to Selvage. McNamara trying to find some territory for Selvage to find him. McNamara will set a screen. He'll get it right back. Dances around one. McNamara with the jump shot, but couldn't get it to go. It's Owl possession.
Yeah, it looked like that pick play worked, and the Bulldogs sort of didn't do so well to execute it, but this Owl defense is very impressive. Their opening game, they only allowed 4, and now Bulldogs only with 1 through about a quarter and a half, so give this Owl team a lot of credit early. See if the Bulldogs can hold it right here. As seen a few big saves there from Carnum past couple.
And it's going to be Bulldog possession. Turnover for the Owls. Played quickly. A little bit of a big hit there in the center on Ristow.
Yeah, that was a big hit. Looked to be a tad late. Bulldogs coaching staff didn't love that.
A little conversation on who actually gains possession here. So it was Alex Hagg accredited with the original turnover by the Owls that led to the fast play down the other way. I believe they're getting an Owl player for a penalty. And that's what will happen. Owl is sitting out. Playing one down. Bulldogs need to capitalize. Wrist out. Swings it over. Winiger goes underneath. Now it's upwards to Selvage. Back up top, Ristow. Bulldogs repeating the same action, just swinging it in a circle. It's played over. Tidswell tries to get it to Winiger, but skies it out of play.
Yeah, one of those mistakes, once again, for the Bulldogs. Really just can't happen, especially being a man up.
Have to capitalize when you have that advantage, as this is a long pass from the goalie. Now playing it around, going for the wraparound. Finds some space on Carnum. Gamuccio has his 4th.
You could see the whole bench and the goal scorer just look back at the goaltender. That was an incredible pass. All the way in the air. You can just see how much confidence this Owl team is playing with to even try that pass. And then obviously the capitalization on the goal once again coming out from behind the net. It's all Owls in this one. Bulldogs are just going to try and get to halftime here and sort of make some adjustments on the fly. They are trailing 9-1. Apologize for the scoreboard. Got so excited, Bulldogs scored 1, but I kept trying to give the Bulldogs some more, as you can see, yellow screen there.
Another face-off win for the Owls. Now they'll play it over. Speedy race up the field. Gamuccio finds Harrison. Harrison spins, skips it across. This is a hard shot off a Bulldog body.
and a player is down momentarily, so we will step aside. Don't go anywhere. You are watching men's lacrosse. Welcome back. Player got up under his own power and walked himself off the field. Always nice to see that. Scary situation.
Yeah, it looked like he got hit up high. Once again, we've seen that a few times. Bulldogs defenders taking shots off the mask with that much force and power behind some of the shots.
This is played over. This shot will dance its way around Carnum and in. Take credit for that one, as it is now 10-1 in favor of Kenyon College. I'd like to quickly remind you to stay connected with all the action by following at AdrianCollegeTV on social media. From game highlights to campus events, we've got you covered. Don't miss a moment. Follow at AdrianCollegeTV today.
Another one of those short hop goals. Seen basically every kind of goal we can imagine here for Kenyon. They are up to 10. Just under 4 minutes to go in the second quarter.
That was Sam Burke in there for the face-off for the Bulldogs unsuccessfully, as they're trying to figure some things out with different players. It's played back. Racing forward. This one skips past Carnum as well. It's 11-1.
I think the Bulldogs are just trying to get to halftime at this point. Just an onslaught of offense here for Kenyon. Multiple players with multiple goals. Bulldogs are going to call their second timeout already.
As they'll step aside, we will step aside with them. Don't go anywhere. You are watching.
Welcome to Adrian College, where we believe in educating both the heart and the mind. With over 100 innovative academic programs and 10 cutting-edge institutes, you'll find a path that's right for you. Join our vibrant community of over 50 athletic teams and discover why we're recognized as a U.S. News & World Report Most Innovative Institution. Adrian College, where passion meets purpose. Your future starts here. Ready to elevate your game? At Adrian College, our athletes strive for excellence on and off the field. Get involved in over 50 student clubs and organizations where your passions meet purpose. With innovative programs and personalized learning, our academics are designed to ignite your future. Experience vibrant student life, where community and connection shape your college journey. Adrian College, where you belong. Apply today and become part of the Bulldog family.
Back to the action. Carnum staying in goal for the Bulldogs. Eventually might get to a point where we see a change to try things out. Carnum transferred in, got named a team captain for this Bulldogs squad shortly after. A lot of faith in him as a goalie. It's just a matter of right now. The Owls have his number. Jordan won the face-off, but lost possession for a moment. Ground ball scooped up. Running ahead is Laganza. As now they'll play it over. It's Hag. Hag. Stepping forward slowly. He's going to dance, gets a screen. Player falls down after contact from Ristow, and another one from Hag.
And we're kind of at a loss of words up here. Just seems as though every shot's just perfectly placed, either a short hop right in front of the goaltender or one off the post. We've seen that a few times. You can see that Owl bench just into it. Could be a dangerous team. This is a tough start to the year for the Bulldogs, but against a really good opponent. But yeah, I think you're right. I think we're going to see a few changes at halftime just to try to get a little spark for the Bulldogs. They've been handcuffed really from the start.
As this ball skips back, still loose, picked up by the Bulldogs. Right back. Grabbed once again. It's a high. It's back-to-back high hits on Van Eekeren. Got grabbed around the head, and then he took a hard slash across the body.
And this is a prime opportunity for the Bulldogs. They got to try and put one in here.
Score seems insurmountable, but it's really not. If your team can get hot, you can score in bunches.
Big chance here, though. They have a man up. Take their time, work it around, no unforced errors, and then try and get the best shot possible. Kenyon College defense has been near perfect. Bulldogs only with one goal. Take their time and see what they can come out of this with.
They're going to play it around with patience. Now skipping it. Tidswell crossed over. Now Winiger back to Tidswell. Bulldogs playing with patience. They're going to play it up top. Winiger sends one, and it takes an odd hop. Bulldogs fighting for it around the corner and picking it up. Spinning. It's out of play, and it's Bulldog possession. Good work there by McNamara.
Yeah, that was massive. I'm not sure how that ball did not leave. Bulldogs just hounding the defenseman, and now, once again, just under 2 minutes to go. See if they can get some offense going into halftime.
McNamara swinging it up top. Winiger pushes it the other way. Tidswell go underneath. Selvage looking for real estate in front. Spinning right back. Gives it off to McNamara. Now over. Winiger takes the space. His shot goes wide. Bulldogs keep possession with 43 on the shot clock. They have to move quickly.
Yeah, that was better, though, on the offense. That was a good scoring chance. Just went wide. Hope to see more of that.
As easy as it comes, a backdoor feed and the Bulldogs score.
Yeah, that's a heck of a pass there. Sort of tic-tac right in front. Like you said, pretty easy goal there for the Bulldogs, but they'll take everything they can get now with minute 9. Depending on who wins the face-off, Bulldogs are going to need a stop and maybe a score.
It's Tyler Ristow scoring it from Austin Selvage on the pass. Now Palazzolo steps in. Face off. Fighting for possession. And 4 players down. A yard sale in the process. Bulldogs pick it up. It's knocked loose. Fighting for it. Stuckey couldn't handle it. Another Owl takes a tumble, and the Owls are awarded possession.
Yeah, tough one there. The Bulldogs, like you said, a yard sale. 4 people going head over heels. And the Owls just get the bounce. Low on time, so this will be the last possession here. See if the Bulldogs can get a stop.
Official score is 12-2 right now as we get closer to halftime. Ball gets played over. Right back, it's loose, taken away. Carnum has to work quickly. They'll get it over to Stuckey. Back to Carnum. Stuckey took a big shot. Carnum plays it up. Ristow racing. Ristow has to work quickly. Passes it off. The shot comes, and it's saved. Good save there by Hall. Bulldogs rushing down with only 7 seconds. They did cut the lead to 10.
Yeah, that was a really good chance there. Carnum got the ball with about 8, maybe 9 seconds left, and they got it down. They got a good opportunity. But once again, a really nice save by the goaltender Hall, who's made a few big saves. He's only been tested 6 times. He's made 4 saves, which is very good. Then on the offensive end for Kenyon, just 20 shots on goal in a 30-minute half it's just not going to work out if you're a Bulldog fan. They got a lot of work to do there in the second half, of course, trailing 12-2, but then again, it's the first game of the year. See if they can get some of these kinks out, some of the unforced errors. See if they can just play better lacrosse overall. They did finish with 9 turnovers. Most of those it looked to be fairly unforced. See what we have here in store for half number 2.
Yeah, as they played aggressive, but the aggression didn't really come to light until late there in the second half. If they can continue that throughout this second half, they'll be in a much better position going forward. But the first half comes to a close. It's 12-2. Owls over the Bulldogs. Don't go anywhere. Second half just around.
Bulldog fans, remember to follow Adrian College TV on social media. For game highlights and campus events, you can catch it all on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X at AdrianCollegeTV. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch all our future streams live and support your Bulldogs.
You stand today, students, on the threshold of a magical time in your life. A time of significant growth and introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and great, great opportunity. A time that you will always look back on.
I'm a special ed social worker.
And I'm a third-year public affairs major.
I'm an action filmmaker.
Jevi is like a consolidated platform where I can have focused information in a couple swipes.
You can be another small voice that adds to a beautiful space. That's what I'm here for.
something different today than what you do every day, all right? Love you guys. Win on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
Hi, I'm Aubrey Morgan, the current student government president here at Adrian College. I chose Adrian College because of the campus size. Campus feels like a fun, energetic community where everyone knows each other. If you want to see what Adrian has to offer for you, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Before the achievements, before the celebrations, there's the work. Early mornings, late nights. Every challenge faced, every extra effort made.
Every victory starts with preparation.
We value leadership, resilience, and innovation. No victory without work. Because success isn't given, it's earned. Welcome to Adrian College.
Adrian College is a private liberal arts institution known for its diverse academic programs, strong emphasis on experiential learning, vibrant campus life, and commitment to fostering a supportive community. Want to visit Adrian College for yourself? Visit our website at adrian.edu/campusvisit.
These students who have worked so hard to achieve what so many never achieve. This evening you join the select company of people who hold a baccalaureate degree or a master's degree. You join a privileged group of individuals, a minority of persons in this country, and an even smaller fraction from around the world who have had both the opportunity to pursue higher education and the intelligence, discipline, and determination to reach this goal. You should be very proud.
I will unquestionably miss being an Adrian College Bulldog. I will miss the pink flowers that light up the campus each spring, the dining halls that prompt exchanges of, "How's your day been?" after a long day of classes, and the sporting events that fill students with pride. I will miss the way this campus instantly feels like home each time I set foot on that Bulldog mile.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
If there was one word I was going to use to describe the communication arts program at Adrian College, it would be unique. Students find themselves on the radio, in front of and behind the camera, and directing their own programs. Students learn in a personalized environment that sets them up for a world of opportunities. Are you ready for your moment in the limelight? Learn more about the Rush Communications Center and Adrian College's communications program by visiting adrian.edu today.
Welcome back inside the Sweetie Athletic Center here on the campus of Adrian College. Bulldogs currently trail 12-2 as they will look to bounce back here in the second half. It was really a tale of the first 25 minutes and then the final 5. Bulldogs really started to come to life at that moment. They're going to look to continue some of that life here in the second half.
Yeah, the Bulldogs, they're down 12-2. The game not officially over. But I think Coach Wetzel just wants to get the Bulldogs into some better habits as we get moving in this season. Really, it's the first game of the year against a really good opponent in Kenyon College. So whatever they can build on here, like you said, the last 5 minutes was a lot better for the Bulldogs. They gave up 12 goals first half, though, so that will be something that they are going to have to try and deal with, thwart this Kenyon College attack.
As opening face-off, I believe the player in for the Owls. So looks to me Nico Palazzolo there for the Bulldogs. Looks like it might be Berman for the Owls, only the second time we've seen him.
Run for one more second.
Now they're ready. Clock issue inside the facility as Palazzolo takes a tumble. And they'll win the Bulldogs possession. Not the way he wanted to, but we'll take it as Strader, player that played quite a bit last year as a spark plug. First time we're seeing him today. Ball gets right back to Strader. Strader works his way forward, takes some contact, plays it back. Now McNamara finds himself with it. McNamara swings it across the field. Winiger will reset. Will race forward. Winiger sends one aggressively, but outside. Will be picked up for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I don't mind that shot early in the shot clock. Sort of a long-range shot, but good attempt there, just wide of the net. Bulldogs are going to have to try and get more balls on net.
As Strader will start things. Mind you, still started, but swung over to Strader instantly. McNamara moves it right back. Winiger swings it far side. Dancing. Tidswell being aggressive. Tidswell shot will score. The Bulldogs grab their third.
Yeah, that's big time. Bulldogs finally getting some offense. See if they can build on that as we get further and further into this one. Never know, only down 9 now. I say only, but it's still 30 minutes to go in this one. See if they can build on that, keep getting some possessions, and keep capitalizing like Kenyon did in half number 1.
As this will be played over. A little bit of a loose pass, but Owls take possession. They're going to speed ahead. It's a long stick pass, but clean one. A lot of times you see those players with the long sticks try to avoid making the simple plays, as it can lead to a lot of easy mistakes. As this gets played over. Trying to find room, gets the screen, passes it up top. Good long stick defense off the iron, but stayed out. Carnum with the long pass to Ristow. Ristow pushing tempo. Trying to take advantage. It's kicked away, but scooped up. Second chance, but a big hit. Still loose, grabbed by Strader. Strader, 3 defenders chasing him. He'll race back. And a timeout called. I believe that's going to be for the Bulldogs and Coach Wetzel. So we'll take a look at this last goal here momentarily.
Once we get this up. But more pressure here for the Bulldogs, and here you see sort of a tough zoomed out view there, but a nice shot once again. And that last possession there for Kenyon, it looked like Tanner Lewis was adamant he scored, jumping up and down, but official right there said that it did hit the post and out. Break there for the Bulldogs, and now chance to get some more momentum. They have possession, 62 on the timer. they can keep chipping away into this one. Never know.
Yeah, it looked like it was a hard ringer off the outside corner of the post, and it ricocheted out. Bulldogs. Not necessarily the start to his Bulldog career that Josiah Carnum would have liked. But Josiah Carnum looking to have a rebound here in the second half. Bulldogs are going to have possession, 60 seconds on the clock. A lot of ground balls there a moment ago as Ristow had that first one. Now it's played in to Strader. Strader gives it over, swinging it. Tidswell, play it underneath. Pass it around. Couple hops, selvage in front, and it's slapped down. Bulldogs go back to back to back.
Now you see some of this Bulldog offense. They're starting to gain confidence. Sort of a slap down. Didn't really even look like he caught that one. Kind of just whacked it straight down. A heck of a play and a heck of a pass. Sort of like an alley-oop. Now all of a sudden the Bulldogs are chipping away. 3 goals in a row, and now they seem to have the possession and the momentum in this one.
Aggressive play down on the ground. Owls will gain possession. More of the same going the other way. Gamuccio working here. He'll give it up. It's Capral. They'll swing it around. Gamuccio with 4 goals in that first half. They'll attack. They get it around the outside, swinging it around the back. Now up top. Nice move. Goes back underneath to Gamuccio. He's dancing, but can't beat the defender. This one off the deck. Carnum with the save. He finds his teammate who gets it to Ristow. That was Plum. As this one is stolen out of the air by Hall. He'll pass it off. Ristow trying to create the turnover. Little sandwich creates the ground ball. Picked up by the Bulldogs. They're going the other way with speed. No look at a pass. There is the pass. Strader. They'll play it with patience. Slow things down. It was Carithers with the big play. Tidswell can't handle it, but he'll knock it free. And it's intercepted. Going the other way with it is Riney. Riney being marked all the way up the field by McNamara, who was the target for the pass. It's played back. Lewis gives it. Gamuccio is marked.
They finally start to settle down. Turnover after turnover forced, more or less. Both teams just end to end. Now finally, Kenyon College relaxes this a little bit.
Ag spins. His shot will find the back of the net, and they'll end the scoring streak for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, nice play there by Kenyon College. Taking another look at it. Just keeping it to the outside and then finally just make a decision. And sharp angle once again. It's just a perfect shot.
13-4 now the score. Waiting the face-off. Whistle sounds. Jordan wins it, but can't handle the ground ball. It's scooped up by the Bulldogs, going the other way. It was Harrison who picked it up off the deck. Play it underneath. Harrison's finding real estate. physicality over there on the far side of the field. Ristow got out of the zone so Winiger could take his place. Winiger with a long pass finds Harrison. Now goes underneath. They're playing around with it. Lofting pass up top for Winiger. Start things from the point. Winiger plays it down to the wing. Schrader goes underneath. Bulldogs just swinging it. Winiger gets it. 25 to work with. Harrison underneath to Schrader. Bulldogs, no shots attempted yet. Trying to find the perfect look. Spinning. Passing it off to Winiger. Winiger rifles in and out. But covered up.
Yeah, sort of a longer possession there from the Bulldogs. We've seen them take a few early shots earlier in this one, trying to get that perfect shot, like you said.
A long stick shot, but saved by Carnum. Dangerous pass, grabbed out of the air. Dangerous stick, sends a flag flying, but the Bulldogs, 3-on-2 opportunity. It's a breakaway. The pass to Schrader is skied. Flag down. Owl will sit. But a golden opportunity squandered by the Bulldogs.
Yeah, man, oh man, they had it too. 3-on-2. Just overshot it. But then again, we do have an Owl sitting, so Bulldogs will get a chance here. A man up. You can see them huddling up right in the middle of your screen. See what they can do.
6v5. Goalie would make it 6v6 here in the offensive zone. Your player disadvantage has to be in the zone you are in. Those 3 still have to stay out. Bulldogs play it over. Tidswell, he takes his shot, and it's a clean save there by Hall. But Hall gets pressured. Gets a little check there from McNamara.
Was it ever a clean save? Corda just picked that one off the top corner. That was labeled. It was kind of right in our vision here. Another heck of a save.
Bulldogs trying to pressure the Owls into making a mistake without getting too aggressive. It's Flynn who played it back. Now rushing. Swings it over. This shot around the outside. Owls will keep possession.
Trying to go short side once again. It just missed. Thankfully for the Owls, they do get possession back.
Chintala's shot off the top iron and out.
Another iron. That time the top one, it sailing out. Owls regain possession.
Dancing, pushing it up top. A spin, going back towards the left. Lewis's shot is saved by Carnum. I think he impressed himself with that save. Ristow makes a move at midfield. Sprinting ahead, Ristow dumps it off. Schrader collects it, cross feed, and this one is raced, and it's Owl possession going the other way.
Good chance there by the Bulldogs once again. Couldn't really get a clean shot off from a tough angle. Just went sailing over top of the net once again.
Bulldogs felt like they had a chance to get the ball back. Now the Owls slow things down here. It's Curtis. Plays it back up top to Abel. Swings it over to the wide side of the field. Now attacking, working against Ristow. Plays it underneath. Crossfield pass. Now Curtis applies the brake, spins back towards the middle off the deck and out of play.
Good defense there by the Bulldogs. Still have some work to do.
As this one played, and another shot going wide.
The Owls are not afraid to let it fly. Really from anywhere, really. They just keep letting it fly.
play with a little bit of patience. They'll turn this one over. And it's Bulldog ball awarded. Van Eekeren plays it. It's over to Strader. Strader take his time underneath. He gives it off. Bulldogs going to slow down. Van Eekeren has to get out of the zone so that McNamara can come back in. That's exactly what they'll do. McNamara uses his speed. He gives it off. Strader goes underneath. Bulldogs trying to find some space to work with. Strader goes back up top. It's McNamara. Returns it to Strader. Turns it down underneath. Selvage goes back. Now a nice move by Winiger, but a kick save by Hall. McNamara with the aggression. A nice one-handed grab there in the open field. It was number 42, Clark, for the Owls.
A heck of a play there. That caught really everybody off guard. Timeout Kenyon, but another big save from Adam Hall. This Kenyon goaltender, he's been phenomenal today. Bulldogs up to 13 shots on goal. He stopped 9 of them. Now we kind of see the Bulldogs, they've been playing a lot better in the second half and earlier or later in that second quarter. They've outscored Kenyon right now 2-1 in this quarter of play, and they've just seemed to be playing a lot better with their legs under them. Of course, still first game of the year. Kenyon, second game of the year. Kenyon 1-0. They won 14-4 in their opener. Both these teams look like they're starting to really get going, especially the Bulldogs. See what they can do in these final 20 minutes.
Yeah, and they're going to have to start scoring in bunches, playing with a lot of aggression, a lot of speed, in order to really claw their way back up into this game. As still in the midst of a timeout, we'll step aside for a moment. Don't go anywhere.
I'm a special ed social worker.
And I'm a third-year public affairs major.
I'm an action filmmaker.
Jevi is like a consolidated platform where I could have focused information in a couple swipes.
You can be another small voice that adds to a beautiful space. That's what I'm here for.
Welcome back. Short break there. It's 13-4 in favor of the Owls over the Bulldogs. Owls still with possession after they called the timeout. Carnum has seen 26 shots today. Lewis against the defense. Gets around Stuckey. Play it over. Now a long pass. Up was Flynn, he'll give it right back. Chintala sends it underneath. Gamuccio is looking for some real estate. This one's off the top of the iron into the stick of Gamuccio. Gives it up to Chintala. Aggressive move toward the net. Another move. And Carnum with a big save.
Another big save from Carnum. He's played a lot better later in that second quarter and in the second half. Only allowed a few, and he's all the way out to the 40-yard line. He's toying with these Kenyon defenders.
Flipped over. Stowey goes underneath. Strader gives it back. Bulldogs making some changes. Ristow. Another substitution. Winiger comes in. Play it over. Owls badgering. Played over. Strader spins back. Sends it to McNamara off the deck. McNamara has to work for it. But it's going to be scooped. Going the other way. Davidas gives it off. Gamuccio. Jog in reverse.
Yeah, that was a tough pass there from Strader. Sort of short-hopped his Bulldog teammate. One of the few unforced errors that we've seen in this second half. Bulldogs have played a lot cleaner lacrosse.
As Owl bench making a call out.
Yeah, whatever 400 means, that's the play.
This one is off Carnum. Stays out, still loose, battling for possession. Back by Carnum. Second, third, and fourth chance. All sent away by Carnum. Arm raised. Bulldogs keep possession. They send it forward. Tidswell racing. It's 3-on-3. Tidswell attacks towards the middle. His shot will score!
There you go. That is better lacrosse. Start to finish. Take another look. Defense to offense, excuse me. A few big saves from Carnum.
As it was up at the top of the screen there, using an automated camera here in this facility. Was taking a look at the players making the substitution. Missed the goal, but Trace Tidswell, a phenomenal play. Doing it all himself there after the great defense on the other end. It is now 13-5. Both teams have used one timeout. Gonna have to continue that defensive effort here. Both teams making subs.
See if the Bulldogs can get a stop and a score and cut this one down to 7. See Kenyon been able to score 7 goals. They scored 7 in the second quarter, so it's not over yet. Bulldogs are going to need to get a few defensive stops.
Jumping effort, but it found Chintala. His shot goes wide and out of play. Minute and 28 left. Working. The shot finds the top corner. It's a rifle from Gamuccio.
Ooh, that was filthy there. Sharp angle, just goes bar down. And take another look at it. This comes out from behind the net. Spins and fires one. Jeez. This Kenyon College team, not afraid to shoot. They can score the best of them. Now to 14-5, just over a minute, 20 seconds to go.
Fighting for possession. Loose ball picked up. It's Scally who will run the show after the faceoff. He's looking for someone to pass it to. As the flag will fly. Tidswell came to save Scally. Now Tidswell plays it back into the middle, and the whistle will sound.
I think he caught him up high with his stick. Sort of heard that clap right in front of us. Bulldogs with a chance here. 57.3 seconds to go in the third quarter. See if they can get one and trim this back down to 8.
That's a good call, Russ. That's a good call.
As back to playing a player down. Bulldogs yet to capitalize on this situation when they've had it. This is now the 4th penalty for the Owls.
Plenty of time, 57 seconds. They are a man up. Take this all the way down, get the best shot they can possible. Bring some of that momentum into the fourth.
I believe it is just going to be a 30-second penalty as Winter will go underneath. Harrison had some real estate, but Winiger, he'll find him a little bit later. This pass Took a bounce. Winiger sets a screen. It's picked up. Tidswell racing. Gives it off. Fake shot. Back to Tidswell. His shot. Just wide. Bulldogs keep possession.
26 seconds to go. Bulldogs are going to have to work quickly.
Tidswell returns it. Now it's passed down to the wing. Finds Tidswell once again. Over to Winiger. Winiger fakes the shot. His pass goes wide as well.
Yeah, and even 8 seconds to go. Just about do it this third quarter.
As it's played up, and it's knocked loose by McNamara. Bulldogs trail by 9 as we end the third quarter. And with fourth quarter action just around the corner, both teams will take a break. We'll take one with them. Don't go anywhere.
The diploma you will receive symbolizes your efforts and distinguishes you as a highly educated person, learned in the arts and sciences and prepared for a life of achievement and great accomplishment.
Adrian College has built something very special. You've created not just an academic environment, but a culture of physical excellence, discipline, and resilience. You've turned this college into a place where pushing the limits isn't the exception, it's the expectation.
We leave here with countless memories, loyal friendships, and moments that have shaped our character far beyond what we could have imagined when we stepped onto campus. So now, class of 2025, we've come a long way, and I know as we step into this next chapter, we'll step into a new exciting adventure. I know we will do so in faith, in confidence, and in gratitude. Thank you guys, and congratulations, Adrian College, class of 2025.
Welcome back as we get ready for the fourth quarter. Bulldogs have a mountain to climb, but it's not insurmountable. As Scally out there for the face-off.
They just need someone to get hot. If they can keep winning these face-offs, keep potting goals, you just really never know. Still 15 minutes to go in this one. A lot better third quarter there. The Bulldogs outscored the Owls 3-2 in that one.
Waiting, and we're underway. It's picked up. It's a good face-off win for the Owls, but it's a loose ball, still loose. Everyone trying to get the ground ball, and it just keeps getting knocked loose over and over again. The long stick grabs it, but big contact, and the whistle will sound.
Oh man, that ball just could not get picked up. Ground ball for about 10 seconds there, and bodies were flying everywhere. Kenyon does get control.
So now they'll play it around the horn, doing everything they can to chew off as much clock as possible, understanding the Bulldogs have to work quickly. This one played underneath. Muccio sends it up top. Lewis plays with a little bit of patience. Now he'll attack. He passes. This shot will score. It's a spinning effort from Capral.
Yeah, no real chance there with the Bulldog netminder. Really nice play here. You take another look. Just a nice pass right into the center of the Bulldog defense. Nobody covering. Gonna pot that one more times than not. Back up to a 10-goal game. This Kenyon team just keeps scoring.
Now Waiting. Ball goes. It's Jordan racing. He gives it off. The Owls keeping possession. Playing it back to Lewis. Lewis attacking. Goes wide. Lewis sends one, and it's saved. Makes the pass, now gives it off.
Another good save, though, from Carnum in net. He's been busy throughout this game, up to 31 shots on goal. He stopped about half of them. He's giving the Bulldogs a chance to get the offense going.
A bit of a sloppy pass. Now we're going into the ground ball once again, but it'll be won by the Owls. They'll transition. It's Owen Plum marking this shot off the iron and takes a hard bounce out. Gamuccio picks it up, played it back up top to Hag, who gives it off. Curtis swings it over. Now it's Millar. Millar racing, gives the pass off, and that shot is rifled out of play. 34 seconds left on the shot clock. They're working. Back to Millar. Now over. Chintala goes underneath. Gamuccio back to Chintala. Chintala's shot on the outside of the iron. Picked up by Carnum.
Iron after iron after iron. Carnum doing a nice job shutting off some of the angles, not leaving the Owls with really anything to shoot at.
As the Bulldogs going to try to get their offense rolling now. Tidswell sends one off the ground. It's an easy save made by Hall.
Both of these goalies have made a few big saves. Hall has just been the more consistent one so far. Bulldogs are up to 16 shots on goal. He stopped, is that math, 11 of them. So he's done a pretty dang good job in this one. Up to a 688 save percentage, which pretty good here for the Owls as they really control this and can just wind this clock down. Just over 11 minutes to go with a 10-goal lead.
Nice move there from Hag. Plays it down to the wing. It's pushed over. Lewis attacks. Lewis hesitates. He'll fake it. Sends it over. It's a loose ball. Picked up by the Bulldogs. Now pushing with momentum. No one making the pass. Now the pass. And it's intercepted. Looking to swing it across.
Yeah, nice defensive stick there. Just reading the eyes. The Bulldog offensive attack. Intercepting that one.
Chintala goes back up top. It's Curtis. Swings it over. Now underneath. Working. This shot off the ground iron and out.
Come over there, long stick.
Bulldogs trying to get to possession of falling down. Was Kersey. Owls will retain. 50 seconds to work with.
Yeah, that's nice.
Now working. Played over. This shot Off the ground and blocked by Carnum.
Another good save from Carnum. Played very well in the second half.
That's back to Carnum. Ristow makes a nice move, leaving a defender in the dust. Ristow attacks to his left, goes back to his right. The pass, the shot, takes a owl bounce, but goes in. Hall lost sight of it, and it's a lucky bounce goal for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, we've seen most bounce go the Owls' way today. Not this one. Take another look at it. Bulldogs just on the transition. You can see in the top right of your screen. Not really sure how that went in. Bouncing ball everywhere. Nobody really see or corral it. Lucky bounce there for the Bulldogs, and they trim that lead back down to 9.
Palazzolo back on the face-off for the Bulldogs. He's 6 for 12 now on the game. The Owls jog down, chewing off more clock. Chew off 1 minute and 20 seconds at minimum per possession.
I think there's a fine line between time wasting, still trying to get a good shot off. Obviously don't want to just wind it all the way down.
As they'll take an early shot, but it goes underneath, and Gamuccio is the first one there. Gamuccio with a shot attempt from a quick angle, but got outside. This one grabbed by Carnum. Strader. No, not Strader. Plum makes a move, just shrugging off contact over and over again. He'll give it off to Selvage. Bulldogs trail by 9. Selvage swings it across. Tidswell gives it over. Bulldogs working it around. McNamara gives it up to Harrison. Back to McNamara, who loses it. And it's picked up, transitioning the other way. The Owls will slow down possession. It's Chintala.
There's too many of those unforced errors. Passes not being crisp enough.
Has lost sight there for a moment, but he'll pick it back up. He ended up falling down on top of the ball. Just an unlucky break for the Bulldogs as Hag had everything bounce right for him there, except for getting snuck up on. Now he's going to keep his head on a swivel. Working here. Hag gives it across. Lewis back to Hag. Chintala shoots, and it's off the leg and out. Bulldogs with another great save.
Nice pass
into the middle. Racing ahead, Selvage hesitates. Stutter step, spins back, gives off to Ristow. Substitution pending for the Bulldogs. Winiger re-enters. Harrison, Ristow, Selvage, and Tidswell. Send it down. It's the screen as Tidswell. He'll work back, gives it over to Harrison. Harrison, stutter step, goes underneath. Applying the brakes, right back. Bulldogs with no one in front of the cage. And it's a loose ball, but Winiger comes up with it. It's another high bouncer. Finds the ground. Winiger traps it, kicks it. Scooped up by the Bulldogs, passed off. The shot will score!
take another look. You can see right at the beginning, bouncing ball everywhere, kicked, everything done to it. Just an over pursuit from the Owls, and then just a backdoor tap in. Bulldogs playing a lot better these last 30 minutes-ish. Just that first quarter really getting down 5-0 early. Kind of did them in, but nice bounce back here in these last 2.5 quarters or so. You can see the offense starting to click.
Bulldogs unable to come out successfully, but they'll get the loose ball, and it's still loose. Battling for possession is the Bulldogs, but the pass will find its way back. Now Hall with it. Underhand feed. Some physicality. This pass gets into the middle. Push tempo for a moment, but now we'll slow down as Curtis. Curtis gets it back from Chintala. Swinging it around now. Abel will walk it down into the corner. Give it off. Physicality in front. Gamuccia trying to take a shot, and that's off the iron and out.
I don't know how much iron has been hit today, but it's been a lot, especially for the Owls.
Now dancing. Running this around. It's played over. Stutter step. Curtis, his shot is off the helmet of a Bulldog and out of play. That's a way to use your head. Bulldogs are awarded possession.
Another one shot up high. Bulldogs using their heads, literally. Deflecting that out of play and getting another possession. So we wind down in this one.
Stowey races. Has it knocked loose. Still on the ground. Both teams getting physical. Stick goes flying. Still fighting for possession. Still loose. On the edge. Player knocked out of play. And it's picked up by the Bulldogs. Racing in reverse. Knocked off the ball. It's an offensive attempt now for the Owls as this shot is saved. Carnum is a brick wall right now, and Bulldogs gain possession back.
Crazy play up and down. Bodies flying everywhere, sticks flying everywhere. Comes to the Owls in a good scoring position, and Carnum once again using his body deflects that one out.
Now they'll race into the corner is Tidswell. And a timeout called here by the Bulldogs. We will step aside momentarily with the two teams. Don't go anywhere as you are watching men's NCAA Division III.
Adrian College is shaping the future of higher education and leading the way in innovation and excellence. Ranked first in most innovative schools and second in best value in undergraduate teaching in the Midwest by U.S. News and World Report, Adrian College is recognized for its commitment to innovation, quality education, and affordability. Offering 71 undergraduate programs, 13 graduate programs, and a 1-to-15 faculty-to-student ratio, our students receive personalized attention and a cutting-edge education. With state-of-the-art facilities, 10 academic institutes, and 50 competitive sports teams, Adrian fosters growth both inside and outside the classroom. From small class sizes to championship-level athletics, we provide the tools and experiences you need to succeed. Join a community that prioritizes your success. Start your journey with us, where your potential is realized. Discover Adrian College.
2, 1, perfect time. Oh.
We're back as the Bulldogs with possession, wrist out, plays it back underneath. Selvage swings it over. Out dancing. Gains the territory necessary. Gets it right back to Ristow, who returns it underneath. Selvage with a long pass. Ristow with a rifle. And it's kicked out by the Owls. And it's a good save by Hall.
Yeah, Hall picked that clean and just got it up. Owls now just under 2 minutes left. About a 30-second difference in the game clock, and really just wind this one down.
I believe that's exactly what they're going to look to do. No, they're going to take a shot, and it's a great save by Carnum.
You know, we talked about Carnum, maybe he wouldn't start the second half, but Coach Wetzel really believed in him, and I mean, he showed us everything that he's about. Ball's loose again.
That's Ristow
nice pass.
With a great pass and a goal for the Bulldogs. It's 15-8.
Bulldogs might not come back in this one, but they are playing with passion and aggression. A turnover there and then taken right back, and a nice backdoor pass once again, tapped in. Bulldogs have really been the better team in this half for sure. Kenyon with a really good start to the match.
Bulldogs need this face-off now. They can get the face-off, they can race down, they can score. They are still in this game. The ball is loose, the whistle is sound, and it's Owl possession. This is played back.
Under a minute to go. Owls can really do whatever they want. Still think early in the season they're going to look to draw something up here, get a good scoring chance.
Spinning. Abel working against Stowey. Spins right back. Abel with the one-handed shot saved by Carnum. Still loose. Hacked down. Bulldogs come out with it. Racing ahead. Van Eekeren passes it off. Bulldogs. Tidswell shoots. And it's saved by Hall. But still loose. Hall will pick it up.
And that'll just about do it. Bulldogs really fought to the end. They were down big early. 12-1 at one point. Do come back. They do fall, obviously, in the game 15-8, but a lot of positives to draw, especially in that second half of action. They actually started playing more as a team. They got a few nice goals, a few big saves from Carnum. Really, all comes back down to Adam Hall in the net for Kenyon College. Bulldogs put 23 shots on him, only converting 8, 15 saves. Pretty impressive, and then Carnum was under siege the whole game, 24 shots, 15 goals against. Really got left out to dry early in this game, and just like the rest of the Bulldogs, they really got better as the game went on. Hopefully they can bring that some of that momentum into some future contests.
Yeah, it was just a little bit too late as Josiah Carnum finishes with 24 saves, 15 goals allowed for a 61 save percentage. Adam Hall, 15 saves, allowed 8 goals for a 65% save percentage. A very close finish to it statistically after it being very much in the favor of Hall throughout the start of the game. Taking a look at some of the goal scorers. Gamuccio with 5, Abel with 1, Lewis with 2, Hag with 2, Caprell with 2, Chintala with 3. And then you take a flip over to Adrian. You had Tidswell grab 2 goals, Veldoff grab 3, Selvage with 1, McNamara with 1, and Ristow with 1 for the team total of 8. At the end of the day, Bulldogs unable to come out victorious in their home and season opener. But it was a hard-fought battle that came down to the end, and they didn't allow Kenyon to get comfortable late. From all of us here at ACTV, myself, Sean Whitmer, and Jack Whitehead, I'd like to thank you for tuning in and remind you to tune in next time on ACTV.